Teacher librarian, the most qualified of our staff to bring us to, so I'm very happy to share with you. First of all, what's up with your program? Some of you folks have been really scaring the crud out of our staff members with some of your emails. And frankly, people have been dropping nuts all over the place. I just want to be very clear that some of you also have been taking too many liberties in the way you've been sending text messages to each staff members. This was a staff party. This is not appropriate to be sending out to one another. And we will identify you, just to be clear. And I assume that it's for all the male members of the staff, this is not appropriate. Now, I got some hard news for all of you. I know you know we're really good between a rock and a hard place, but you know, as a staff, part of our acceptable use policy is, you know, during these difficult times, it's so important to not throw stones at one another. Really, let the person without sin cast that first stone. And again, if you're found throwing stones either literally or digitally at one another, we will identify you. And together we will make it through these turbulent rocky times. Now, I know some of you have heard rumors about who our new superintendent's going to be. And I am here to tell you that those rumors are true, but we are hopeful that someone of this caliber, first of all, will have definitely identified by the public, and somebody who's willing to speak their mind. So, like I said, you know, one of the things we need to be clear of, kind of a leading principle for our district, will be, I don't understand what I did, and I can't read the rest of the quote. Now, because it's just inappropriate for me to do that out loud. Now, questions from the audience. Is there any questions anybody has for me?
We're not giving you any help.
I'm hearing someone telling me to blow it out my whole... that's not appropriate, and that will be identified as inappropriate behavior. I do have questions myself. Who was on the committee that brought in Charlie Sheen as our superintendent? That I do not understand. If you are feeling a little disturbed about that, I understand. Now, Charlie has brought with us and identified a plan of implementation for our new AUP. First of all, we're going to go back into ancient times and discover how they used AUPs. And then after we form a committee, we will go through a series of processes, and we will then come up with a Napster test that we will implement through Flickr. And then we will also, any one of our staff members that are inappropriately behaving, we're starting a Facebook for all the misbehaved staff members. So you thought that was going to say identify, didn't you? That's pretty funny. I would like to share with you how important now, in terms of the way we implement our AUP, that we need to remember literacy is critically important. For example, I have not a clue what that says. So if someone who's an EL or one of our teachers in here could help me with this, because this is an important piece of our AUP policy, but I personally do not understand it. And now, you're telling me, I'm going to tell you, that even if somebody comes to school dressed very nicely, it is not appropriate to say, wow, you're hot. That is not language we should be using at school. What we should say is something like, oh, you look very nice today. And then you would respond by saying, no, you're telling me is what you're supposed to say. You need to fly, people. Can't you identify what we're talking about up here? We're crying out loud. And of course, finally, we want to implement the F word at school. Yes, this is a new policy with our AUP. We want to definitely utilize the F word at school. And of course, you all know what the big F is. Fun! We need to bring fun back to education. That was what Dr. Seuss is all about, and that's what we should be about too. So absolutely, we want to make this AUP as fun AUP. This is not the AUP we want. This was a person that implemented it wrong, and look at her today. Ladies and gentlemen, when we don't take these AUPs seriously, this is what you can end up looking like. And I'll tell you, we all can identify this particular staff member. Let's take a moment now to pray for her. That's all, folks.
How fast can a train go? Straight a bullet.
Because I got a microphone. You know, Glen, talks loud. It's real hard not to cheat and hear what he says. So we sang Wheels on a Bus. And I said, I don't care if I win, unless it's a nap. Oh, look, there's my picture. A nap or an adult beverage, that's all I want. Oh, specific weaknesses, love affairs. So all of these people, they relied on their resources and they found the best handsome man that they might want to be with. And some of them look really good, and some of them should go on to Slim Fast or something like that. Or maybe they're just pleasantly plump. And it had been 30 seconds for this. Oh, weaknesses. Oh, see, now he's probably married and she should just move on. On this hand and on the other hand, we got resources on the East Coast, which would be my sister, and resources on the West Coast, which would be me, and my niece, who is at home taking a nap because she's too tired to be doing this right now. So I sent her on home so I can win this competition and beat that Glen and my friend Janet, who I just said, yeah, I'll be glad to do this. And I didn't ask enough questions. Catalog, oh my goodness, that looks like some of the people that work for us. Here's what I say about cataloging these resources. I say put them in a book prison, you know those glass cases that you have, and you put these books in, you say, I got all these books, but I don't have time to catalog them. So, or I do catalog them and you can't have them because they locked up and I don't have time to get to them because there's only me running this library. So you let them pick the books they want you to catalog, see? And that's what comes out of jail first. Even stupid people can be smart. Just kidding. Stupid people will always be stupid. But we can help make your smart people even smarter. You know, that's what all librarians are about. No matter whether you classify or you're a teacher librarian, we're all about helping the smart people, no, the stupid people be more smart. By providing them with resources and helping them understand the resources that they have provided. This is not Herman, it's a fish. And this fish, who is not Herman, one day met a little lizard who was an alligator lizard who lived in a window box and not afraid of anything. And so he said, hello, my name is not Herman. And the little lizard said, and my name is Al. And it's not Herman. And isn't it 30 seconds? Yes. So, oh, there we go. Please, sir, no touching of the dog. Get your little hands off, he said. I am taking care of this dog myself. You see, I'm a librarian, and that's what we do, is take care of things that need us, whether they're smart or they need to go on Slim Fast or they don't have time to catalog their books. So keep your hands off, sir, of this dog, because I can take care of him myself. Thank you so very much. We have resources. Oh. And so the children of today and the children of tomorrow, you can help by providing the resources. Haven't I said resources enough? Y'all are not all tooting your horn. There you go, and do your little hands. And so this sweet little baby child, one day he could grow up and be somebody that you teach. Somebody who is the librarian. He could be. You just never know the impact you're going to make on the children because you are the reason that they're there. And the empire ends. 3 reasons. Are the 3 reasons coming? I shall make them up. The empire ends when there's no library people in the library. The world as you know it will be over. They'll just be able to come in and they won't know that this 30-year-old country book that gave somebody else an asthma attack, they should close it and buy a resource. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know who that is. That's that little Spears girl and she needs a makeover and something. She should push back from the adult beverage. Because that is upsetting to me. I'm not going to look at that anymore. I'm going to look over here. So that's Britney Spears, and she needs a librarian's help right away. Right away, she needs somebody to provide her some resources that make her a better woman and a role model for our children. And it's time to get up. Everybody get up and stretch yourself because it's almost time for us to go. Come on now. Everybody up. It's not too late. So sit back down. Get up. It's too late. Sit back down. Okay, get up. This is funny. Who put this on here? You know, they got me doing this on the YouTube thing now. People saw that in my ball gown. Oh, and that's all, folks. I'm almost done. I'm going to do a commercial because I'm in a show tonight in Point Loma, Vanguard, Presbyterian, at Westminster Presbyterian Theater, Talbot, and Cannon. Show starts at 8. It'll be the only time you ever get to see my niece be a hoe in public. Yeah, I know. You'll see her in a whole different light and more of her than you probably ever want to see. Her hair is bigger than her skirt. It's called Two for Tonight. She stars in Bury the Dead. Facebook is a website, but Charlotte's Web is a book. I'm really confused. I'm confused too. I have to read it.
You're done. You're good. Thank you.
I'm done?
You're done. Thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, everybody, cheer for everybody. Yeah, Betty, thank you for coming out here today. This was a special treat. We're going to let our... We want to have a baby. So here we go. We have a prize to our runner-up, one of our runner-ups, to Miss Aunt Betty. Miss Aunt Betty, yay! That's a prize for you. We have a trophy, we have great stuff. You got a trophy!
Oh, that's not yet. Now what? Oh, we're doing.
You want to announce it?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the winner, it's between Janice or Glen Warren. Let's do a little applause. Let's do Janice Gilmore, please. Okay. All right, and Glen Warren. They weren't helpful at all. The winner happens to be Glen Warren. And the runner-up was Janice Gilmore. There you go.
So we will be taking pictures. What's that? What's that?
And Charlie Sheen.
Okay.